everyone. How are you doing?
Hi, my name is Trina.
And my name is Jay.
And welcome to His Side.
Her Side.
Which is basically, we talk about different topics and different relationships from a male perspective and a woman perspective. What we're talking about tonight, because over the last couple of years, I've gotten questions like, what's the secret to marriage? Everybody talk about how hard marriage is and what's the secret to it. For me, I would say communication. If you're able to communicate with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your business partner, you're going to be able to create a successful relationship. And communicating based on truth, not communication based on fairy tales or a lie. Because a lot of times you could communicate and you're telling lies. But if you're able to tell that person like, hey baby, you know what, I want your attention right now.
Yes.
I know you're watching the game, right, but I'm just feeling bad.
And also what we're trying to do is give it to you in a more so uncut version of straight real life marriage. Not the Huxtables type of marriage. Not, just not no fairy tale. We're giving it to you real. The debates, the issues,
raw,
real live stuff.
No Vaseline.
Exactly.
No condom.
We're going in it rough, in other words.
Raw.
Okay, so you don't want to watch it with your mom or anything, but it's a good thing to sit down and watch it with your mate and get an understanding on what real marriages are.
Marriage, I think for a lot of people, marriage, they want the wedding. Women, we want that wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we really want that marriage, but we want the wedding. And we forget about what comes after the wedding. Well, after the wedding is the real thing. The planning of the wedding and all that, to me, that's unimportant. The big thing is, once we get married, now what?
That's it.
And a lot of times we don't sit down and talk about, do you want kids? Mm-hmm. I want kids. How many kids you want?
And when?
When do you expect to have these kids?
Right.
Well, wait, you quit your job all of a sudden to go to school? I thought I was going to go to school and you were. These are things that need to be discussed.
Right. Exactly.
And marriage is more than just money.
It's a whole lot, please understand when I say this, a whole lot of communicating, a whole lot of getting it understood, meaning you don't go forward until it came to a full agreement.
A lot of times you'll see on TV, on Jerry, on Maury, where the girl just found out that her mate was cheating on her, and the male get on his knees and say, will you marry me? You just found out he was cheating and now you want to get married? And the girl say, yes. What is going to change? What's going to change?
Because he asked you to marry him.
What's going to change? A man that loves you, and we all make mistakes. Please believe me, we all make mistakes.
And that's why I said we got to give it to you.
Right. And I'm not perfect, and neither is my husband.
Nowhere.
But please don't misunderstand lust for love.
No.
Don't understand, oh, he got a lot of money and he a baller for love.
Man, don't get it down to the point, oh, man, her body. Oh, man, her booty. Oh, man, this is... No. Because then a lot of times you get bored with that. Real quick, you bored.
Especially if all she got is a body. After a body, then what? You have to literally be able to, and I shared this with my brother Sean, you have to be able to close your eyes and talk to your mate without seeing his physical, because you got to love what's on the inside. If you don't love the inside of that person and all you love is the outside, what happens when that woman or that male gain weight? Because, I mean, after 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years, I'm not that size 5'6" that I was when I jumped in that wedding dress.
I'm not flexing a 32-inch waist anymore.
So,
I'm not feeling the pecs.
What happens?
No.
You have to love that person from the inside out. And we don't agree on everything, but we respect. Respect go a long way. You know, I don't think that really that we're teaching our kids the importance of love.
A relationship.
Because we don't know what love is. I know what it is. But a lot of people don't know what love is. They just think, oh, that's my girlfriend, that's my boyfriend.
This is what we're supposed to do.
We had a
This is
baby
the right
together, so let's get married. No. No. And you have to compromise. I compromise a lot. My husband has to compromise a lot to deal with me. But I have to compromise a lot to deal with him.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, when I close my eyes, I'm happy. When my husband said, baby, I know I complain, but I am happy. Overall, I'm happy. To me, that's $4 million.
That's it. That's it.
This is my best friend.
That's it.
My best friend. Sophia, you still my best friend. And everybody else, y'all my best friend. If I said you my best friend. But literally, I tell everything too. Like my mask come off. You have to be able to take that mask off with somebody. And my mask come off with my husband.
Yes,
Meaning
it does.
he get to see the ugly.
Yes.
He gets to see the breakdown. But if he's not strong enough to handle that,
Right.
then clearly I have the wrong person.
Right. Because then you're no longer looking at that person from, oh man, oh Lord, she done did it with the bathroom open. What am I gonna do? Like now you go into panic mode. You sitting there looking crazy, like, what did I do? But then after, like I said, the whole thing of it all is you done created a basically shape with this woman. You created a perfect triangle. And what I mean by that perfect triangle, people, inside that triangle is you and your mate. On top of that triangle is God himself. Anything on outside of that comes second, but inside is you and that person. You understand? And you love each other. And you become companions. Your heart no longer beats as two. It beats as one.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You do whatever it is to take the hurt from that person so you can just feel the hurt. You know, and like I said, I'm not trying to get over dramatic. I'm not trying to sound over, oh, he's so. No, it's just real. That's how it is when you love someone. When you love someone, you go whatever it is you got to do, man. Even to the fact of, man, hey, man, if you beat that woman home, okay, boom, kids, let's get the house together. Let's get the house together. Boom, let me get her food, cook the food. Wait a minute, if you're out in the stores, oh, man, pick a card up for the man. Don't always say, oh, the man, he's supposed to bring home the flowers. He got to bring him the card. No, that's not true. Stop that. Get that junk out. Sometimes it's good to switch the roles. It's great to switch roles. It keeps it hot. And also, please, date nights.
Very important. Very important.
Man, let me tell you something. That is so when your wife dressing, she ain't dressing up you ain't watching her going out the door with her girlfriends, looking all sexy and hot. It's so hot to see her dressing up for you.
Yes.
And you looking like.
You know what? A lot of times women, we got that comfortable, because I got it. Those comfortable pair of jogging pants and a sweatshirt that we love. We love it.
They can basically walk by themselves.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, that man, he want to see the sexiness in you. A lot of times we have a lot going on with the kids and stuff like that. When my husband comes to me, and I don't take offense to it, when he comes to me and say, okay, baby, so immediately I know what that means. That means, okay, I'm walking around the house and I'm looking a mess. He want to see me put some sex. And I can often complain and say, baby, with this with the kids, and I got to cook, and I got to do this, and I work, and I... You have to make time, because when your friend girls call and say, hey, let's go out, you're going to put on that sexy dress, and you're going to do the makeup, the hair, and you're going to go. Same thing you have to do with that husband. Never get too comfortable in a relationship where you feel as though you don't have to do what you used to do to be with that person. Everything that you used to do to get that person, continue to do those things, but build off of that. Build off of those things. Become more excited. Put more thought, more imagination into these things on how you want to excite him, how you want to surprise him. And same thing with the men. A lot of times we have friends that don't like our mate, and we allow those friends to talk about our mate. Oh, he ain't ass, or man, she always trying to. No, stop that. Because what they doing is planting negative seeds in you, and then when you get home, in the minute your wife or your husband say something, that seed is already planted. Now she just poured water on it, or he just poured water on it for it to blossom. Oh, you don't tell me you ain't this, but it's all because of something that your friend said. Never let anyone disrespect your man. Never argue in front of anyone. If me and my husband have a debate, we know how to.
Hey, just hold on. Wait till we get to the house, and we'll talk about it at the house.
And that's it. And an argument is not about who won. No one wins actually an argument. If your whole ordeal is just to try to win that argument,
then yes,
you already won.
It's over. It's over, basically.
But if you trying to go ahead and say, you know what, let me try to understand where you're coming from, and he has to understand where I'm coming from. Step outside our box. Okay, I understand your point. You feel as though I should have turned left.
Right.
Okay, but the reason why I did that, I'm not going to tell you what you did wrong. I'm going to tell you what I did.
Exactly.
You know?
And the saying goes both ways. And everything, like I said, is key element of communicating. You know, telling each other what it is that you would like to do, like to goals you like to set together. You know, because goals are basically set as a team. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only person who's just setting this goal by myself. If you're thinking about that goal by yourself, then it's no longer, it's like I said, you're not doing it as a unit. You're doing it as a single person. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're doing it like that, it becomes like a selfish thing. You say, oh, I accomplished this. I accomplished this. And they always say, behind every good man, there's a good woman. But at the same time, it's vice versa. Behind every good woman, there's that good man. Because, hey, you're no longer standing behind each other. You're standing on the side of each other. And like I said, we're going to be coming at you with different topics, different debates, different issues. Like I said, giving it to you raw, good as it's going to
No edits.
No edits. No edits. No edits.
Back to the drawing. No retakes. None of that.
We're going to have crazy. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be crazy stuff.
It's gonna be
but
fun
you can
too.
feel free to also, if you have a topic that you would like for us to talk about, you can email it to us at hisside@yahoo.com, and we'll address that issue or that debate. We're in the process of putting up our YouTube page. In a day or two, that should be up. So on our next video, you'll be able to go on and subscribe and like and give us some feedback.
Exactly.
You know,
please.
I know we're gonna have a few haters, but guess what? Our haters are our
motivators.
motivators. So, you know, keep motivating. But I'm sleepy.
I'm tired. Kids out there knocking on the door.
So we gotta go.
Gotta go.
So we'll talk to you later. Good night.
Peace.